Hi, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel, and I'll be your entertainment for maybe a little more than 20 minutes. Today I'll be showing you this gorgeous green cut crease in which I've done two different techniques on either eye, and I will be showing you obviously which is best. Thank you. To prime my face I'm using the Morphe Pro Base Moisturising Primer. At the moment this is the only primer I use, however I am looking into buying some different ones, reviewing them. But whilst I'm really happy with this, I have no interest in changing it until I've reviewed some new ones. For the eyebrows, I'm going to start off with the Morphe Pro Base Matte Foundation and popping that on and around my eyebrows like I always do. And then taking a wet beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that in. Using my usual Morphe brow cream in chocolate mousse and the M158, I'm going to begin drawing on my eyebrows. And as usual, I do this by going underneath first, towards the end, then making my way to the front, doing the top, and then blending that out at the front. Still needs to use, wow, I can't talk. Still need to get used to the whole there's a camera there thing, because honestly I put my head at weird angles and cover my face with the mirror and there's no point recording this if you can't see what I'm doing. Foundation stick in F3 and the Morphe M410 brush, I'm going to carve out my brows. Do this by going underneath with the stick and then over the top, and then I use the brush to clean it up. Mascara in Very Black, I'm going to brush through, set down my hairs and darken them. As you can see, I've done this eye off camera. I am doing a green cut crease today, and to start off with I took a crease brush and dipped into Social Blade in the Jamescharles palette and took that over my lid. In the shape that I want it. Taking a M431 brush and dipping into Daddy, I'm going to go into the crease with this colour. Packing it in to the shape that I want. And then taking a M506 brush and dipping into Daddy again, I'm going to now blend that out. And then going back in with Social Blade to lighten that edge. And then taking a medium shadow brush, I'm going to dip into Flashback just on the edge and blend that outer edge out. And then taking a Q-tip, I'm going to clear that up for the cut crease. And then taking the Morphe 124 brush and the Revolution Conceal and Correct Concealer in white, I'm now going to cut the crease. That base, I'm going to take another M124 brush and take Nature from the Morphe Pride palette and pack that onto the lid, leaving space for the white line, so effectively cutting another crease. Camera is when doing this eye, I did a different technique to this one. Now as you can see, this eye is so much more pigmented than this, because when I cut the crease I set this one with the white base and then applied the green onto the lid, and as you can see it's sort of breaking away here, whereas this is so much more pigmented. And I just did this as a little experiment to myself to see what's better, and obviously not setting the lid is, which I never set my lid anyway, but I usually set the cut crease. So if you want a really pigmented look, do not set it. Most people probably do that, but I was just, you know, testing it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Daddy on the M124 brush and start, I don't know how to explain this, deepening it even more along the edge of the, why is that a good way to explain it? Okay, now that's done, I'm going to clean up the end, don't know why I did that, with a wet wipe. I just want it going from here to the edge of my eyebrow, really. And then with the Kiko Milano Definition eyeliner, I'm going to draw a wing. So I'm doing my wing like this, it's going up to make the eye look pulled up, and I've gone straight down, and then I'm going to draw a liner across just to meet there. And I'm doing it like this because I have hooded eyelids, and if I went right across like that, my eye space would be taken up by the black eyeliner. My liner, I'm going to take a 3D mink lash from Wish, and using the if I can find it. Using the Duo Lash Adhesive in Dark Tone, I'm just going to apply this glue to the lash band and then wait 30 seconds for it to dry. Now moving on to the rest of my face, it's the same old routine, taking the Revolution foundation stick in F3 to cover my red areas for that extra coverage. Then mixing it with the Pro Base Matte Foundation. Just popping that around my face. And then taking a damp beauty blender, just blending that in. Conceal and Define Concealer in C1, I am going to highlight under the eyes, the chin, the cupid's bow and the nose. Then taking a damp beauty blender, I'm going to begin by blending out the edges and then making my way up to the eye. And then taking a Morphe M173 brush, dipping into a white powder to highlight even more underneath the eye. And then going in with a translucent powder down the edges of that white highlight and round the nose. Blending out the rest of the highlight and setting it with the powder, I'm now going to contour and bronze with the Kiko Milano bronzer in Essential Honey using the Morphe E4 brush, just tapping that and chiseling out. Moving on to blush, I'm going to take the Natural Collection blush in Peach Melba and using the Morphe E48 brush, just swirling that and applying it to the cheeks. And then taking some of that on the end of the nose as well. Next I'm going to contour the nose with the Revolution eyeshadow palette and using this colour here and the Morphe E62 brush, I'm just going to tap into that colour, tap off the excess and go down the sides of the nose. And then dipping into the banana powder, I'm just going to blend that out so it doesn't look so harsh. And then finishing off my under eyes, I'm going to take the Morphe 431 brush, dip that into Daddy and pop that on the outer edge of my eye and make my way in with it. I'm just going to blend that out with a Morphe 506 brush. And then taking the crease brush, going back into Social Blade and blending that out. W7 Extra Big Bold Lashes Mascara. I'm going to blend my lashes into the falsies and also apply some onto the bottom lashes. Taking the Kiko Milano highlighter in Virtuous Golden Rose, I'm going to apply this with the Morphe 501 brush, just tapping it in, applying it to the cheekbones, the chin, the cupid's bow and the nose. I'm going to be using the PS liquid lipstick. It doesn't have a name. It is from Primark and came in a pack of 4 called Nudes. I'm just going to apply this to my lips. And that is the finished look. And as you can see, the 2 different techniques had 2 very different outcomes. This is so much more pigmented and this is cracking and fading away. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like, a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe, share, turn on that notification bell. That's being weird. Show your friends, your family, show anyone you can, anyone that cares, anyone that doesn't care, just show them the videos. And I hope you have a great day.